The sensor can be attached to any exposed portion of the pipe, such as meters, curb boxes, valves, etc. It is important to make sure that the geophone is in the vertical position at all times. Sometimes you may need to use a pair of vice grips to do this. After attaching the geophone to the meter, simply power on the sensor, and that is the end of step one. Today we're locating in compact clay soil, so I have installed the large spike. Following that, you want to complete your frequency scan. To do that, turn on the actuator, go to your menu, choose frequency scan, hit enter again to start. The initial frequency scan should be completed 10 to 15 foot away from the sensor. This process takes about 3 minutes. It has picked 50, 100, and 55 as the best. As I begin my sweep, it is simple to activate the actuator just by waving my finger above this sensor. I'm going to begin my sweep across the suspected path of the pipe. Consistency is important while the unit is activated to get comparable results at each location. It will give me a numeric readout of the volume that the sensor is hearing on the water meter. In this case, it's 75.5. There is the histogram at the bottom that keeps my last 3 readings. At this point, I will move approximately 18 inches in either direction, perpendicular to my suspected path, and activate again. My number has increased, which tells me I am going in the right direction to 75.8. My number has now decreased to 68.3, which tells me my peak was at the second location. I'll place a flag and repeat this about every 5 or 10 feet across the suspected path of the pipe until my locate is complete.
Here's a locate that we've done in front of this house. You'll notice as we mark the line, one of the flags appears to be out of order, about 1.5 feet, 2 foot outside of the line that we've drawn. It's because of these heavy tree roots that we have in this area. What you do in this situation, you just throw out the anomalous reading, because we know that if the line's not over there, if all the other flags line up here in this row. So this one is obviously we're close to a tree root, and that tree root has excited the pipe to a higher ambient noise level than the soil directly above it. Again, if the pipe's out of line or the flags are out of line, pull the anomalous reading, and again, in this situation, it's just tree roots. Today we're out in the field with the Salinas Technology SonicFinder 1000. We've been doing some locating on some gas and some water lines. I want to take a brief moment to talk to you about troubleshooting and some things you run into in the field. One thing we can't escape is physics. And when you're in a location like this with trees, tree roots underground that we can't really see where they're at, it may require you to make a few additional steps to be able to do your sweeps and do your locates properly. Frequency. The lower the frequency, the broader the wavelength. The broader the wavelength, the more the soil shakes. Sometimes when we're in an area with a lot of trees and tree roots, it may be necessary to increase the frequency to shorten the wavelength so it can penetrate through the tree roots that may be masking your pipe that you're trying to locate. That's just going to be a matter of trial and error to see which frequency will allow you to get through the tree roots, if indeed any of them will. Other things that can affect the quality of your locate are catch basins, storm sewer pipes in proximity or crossing the line that you're trying to locate. At lower frequencies, these just become big echo chambers. And the sensor will identify those echo chambers and may cause you to mislocate by 1 foot or 2 as you're walking down the path of the pipe. Or anything that can affect that acoustic signal's ability to get down on and excite the pipe that you're trying to locate.